Hi, welcome to this video in which we are going to see a grammar lesson that corresponds to the textbook Skillful 3, Listening and Speaking, unit number 6, page 111. So let's get started. As you can see here, we have the following past modals of deduction. Here we have case number 1. Here we have the formula, as you can see it. In the formula we have subject plus three options. We can use might, we can use could, may, plus have, and plus the verb in the past participle, plus something else. Okay, when do we use this first case? Basically, we use it when we want to express that something is possible, but we aren't sure. Here we have a couple of examples. The first one says a cigarette may, might, or could have caused the fire. Here we can use any of these three words. Then the second example says a virus may, might, or could have caused Liz's illness. So we are not sure about this. It is possible. So let's go to, we're going to see now case number 2. Here we have case number 2. The formula says subject. Here we have two options, must, had to, plus have, and plus the verb in the past participle, plus something else. When do we use it? We use it to express that that you are sure something is true because there is strong evidence. So here we have a couple of examples. The first one says the activists must or had to have destroyed the bus stop. The second one says the thief must or had to have taken the money. Now we are going to check case number 3. There you are, case number 3. The formula says subject. Here we have two options as well. Can't, couldn't, plus have, plus verb in the past participle, plus something else. When do we use it? We use it to express that you're sure something isn't true. Here we have a couple of examples. The first one says the fire couldn't have been started there. Then we have the second one that says that can have been the cause. All right. In order to understand much better these grammatical structures, these three different cases, we are going to work on some exercises. So here, let's start with number 1. Okay, here says exercises. Let's read the instructions. It says choose the correct modal verb and to complete the sentences. So here we have number 1. Okay, let's do number 1 together. Number 1 says it's not very clear what happened. It must, my first option. The second one would be might being destroyed by the vandalists. Well, here what we have to do, we have to identify the keywords. And the keywords are at the beginning of this exercise. Here, when it says, it's not very clear. So what I'm going to do is this. Pay attention, please. So if you check in number 1, it says it's not very clear what happened. So what I'm going to do in this case is the following. I'm going to, in this case, we're going to use the following. Pay attention, please. All right, here we have. Okay. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to highlight these words. It's not very clear. Since it's not very clear, we are not sure about it. That's why in this case I have to choose might. So this is going to be my correct answer, my choice. So I'm going to use red and I'm going to highlight with yellow color. Why am I using might? Because it's not very clear, so I'm not sure. Since I'm not sure, I'm going to choose might. It might have been destroyed by the vandalists. The keywords are it's not very clear. That would be my choice for number one. Let's move on to number two. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's analyze it. It says, well, the two options are given at the beginning. It says it can't or it must have been the new assistant because she doesn't know anything about it. Perfect. So that is my example. Now here we have to find the key words. So we choose the correct answer. So in this case, the key word would be because. Tells me that I am almost sure about it. That's why between can't and must, the one that I want to choose is it can't. It can't have been the new assistant because she doesn't know anything about it. So I'm going to choose can't. I'm going to turn into a red color and I'm going to highlight it with yellow. So it can't have been the new assistant because she doesn't know anything about it. In this case, I'm pretty sure that is not true. All right. Let's continue with number three. Example number three. Let's analyze it. Let's read together. It says there aren't any other possible suspects. The dog, option number one, must. Option number two, could have been taken by the strange man. Okay, so what do I do in this case? I have to find the keywords. The keywords in this case would be this. Let me highlight them. There aren't any other possible suspects. Okay, so these are the keywords. So since there are any other possible suspects, so I almost sure in this case. So the dog must must have been taken. Let me use red color and now I'm going to highlight with yellow. The dog must have been taken by the strange man. I almost sure because there aren't any other possible suspects. Okay, well, these were my first three examples. Now I'm going to give you some time. Now you're going to do it number four, all right? In order to do number four, I'm going to give you 20 seconds. So let me set the timer. There you are. Okay, think about the possible option. Read very carefully the sentence, the exercise, and you choose the correct answer. The time is running. All right, time is up. So let's analyze it. So here says the detectives aren't sure various elements. Option number one must, option number two may have led to the crime. Led the crime, sorry. So let's find keywords here. The keywords would be aren't sure. Aren't sure. So I'm going to highlight them. I'm going to use yellow color. The detectives aren't sure. Various elements. So in the case of number four is the correct word would be may. So I'm going to turn into a red color and I'm going to use yellow. There you are. So this would be the correct answer. Why? Because the detectives aren't sure. We aren't sure. That's why I choose may. Okay, perfect. Let's continue with number five. The same procedure. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Read the situation very carefully and you decide what the correct answer could be. Here we go. Try to find the keywords. They help a lot. All right, time is up. Let's analyze together number five. Mr. Baron, option number one couldn't, option number two could have been in the hospital last night because he was at a meeting with us. All right, so let's find the keywords. In this case, the keywords are a because. Because. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I'm almost sure. So here I have the word because helps us a lot. So what would the correct answer? In this case is uh, Mr. Baron couldn't couldn't have been in the hospital last night. It's not possible. Why? Because Mr. Baron was with us at the meeting. That's why I choose number 5. This would be my correct answer. Okay, let's continue with number 6. Exercise number 6. Okay, I'm going to give you 20 seconds so you study and you analyze the sentence, the situation. Go ahead, please. Read very carefully the exercise and remember, try to find the keywords. They are going to help us in order to find the correct answer. All right, perfect. Let's analyze together. Number 6 says, according to the investigation, it's not clear what happened. Mrs. Benton, option number 1, must. Option number 2, might have had a heart attack. All right. So let's see. Let's try to find the keywords that are going to help us in order to choose the correct answer. So here, if you see at the beginning it says, according to the investigation, it's not clear. So this would be these words would help us. It's not clear. Okay, so we are not sure what happened. So Mrs. Benton might. It's possible, but we are not sure. So I'm gonna use red color and I'm gonna highlight with yellow. This will be the correct option. All right. Now we continue with number 7. There we have number 7. Let's see. The same. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. Go ahead, please. Read very carefully the sentence, the exercise, and try to find keywords. So the end are gonna help us in order to find the correct answer. All right, time is up. So let's see what do we have here. In number 7, we have option number 1 must can have been an accident because the video shows pretty clearly how he reacted. All right. Do we have any keywords here? Definitely. The first word that helps us a lot is because. So that means that there is an evidence, there is a strong evidence. So in this case, we say, in case of number 7, it can't have been an accident. The video shows pretty clearly how he reacted. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to choose can't. That's right. Okay. It can't have been an accident because the video shows pretty clearly how he reacted. Okay. So in this case, I'm pretty sure that the information is not true. The evidence is the video. Great. Now we're going to check the last exercise. Let me time it. You have 20 seconds. Remember, try to find keywords so you find the correct answer. All right, time is up. Let's analyze number 8. Some special reasons. Option number 1 says may, option number 2 says must have made the dog attack the kid. We're not sure. All right, so which would be the keywords in this case? Definitely would be we're not sure. Since we are not sure, it is most likely that I'm going to choose may. So I'm going to choose may here. Let me change it to red color and I'm going to highlight with yellow. So now if we read it, it makes sense. Some special reasons have have made a dog attack the kid. We are not sure. Okay. Well, this will be everything. Now I believe that you are ready to work on unit number 6, page 111 on your book, which is Skillful Tree Listening and Speaking. Thank you so much for watching.